Keeping your future plans private is a powerful strategy for success. In life, everyone has dreams, goals, and ambitions. Whether it is about education, career, business, or personal growth, people work hard to turn their visions into reality. However, one of the biggest mistakes many individuals make is revealing their plans too soon. While it may feel good to share ideas with others, it is not always beneficial. Keeping your future plans private can help protect you from negativity, unnecessary pressure, and distractions that can slow you down. One of the main reasons to keep your plans private is that not everyone will support you. Some people may discourage you, not because your plan is bad, but because they do not want to see you succeed. Jealousy is a real factor in human nature. When people see you aiming for something big, they may try to bring you down. They might criticize your ideas, make fun of your dreams, or tell you that it is impossible. If you listen to such negativity, it can shake your confidence and make you doubt yourself. By keeping your plans to yourself, you avoid unnecessary doubts and keep your motivation strong. Another important reason is that talking too much about your plans can create unnecessary pressure. When you announce a goal to others, they start expecting results. If you face delays or challenges, people may begin questioning you. This can make you feel stressed and even force you to rush things. Success requires patience, effort, and the ability to handle setbacks. When you keep your plans private, you can work at your own pace without worrying about what others think. You remain in control of your journey and can make adjustments as needed without external pressure. Furthermore, sharing your plans too early can expose them to people who might steal your ideas. In today's competitive world, unique ideas are valuable. If you share your business strategy, creative project, or any special plan with the wrong person, they might take it and implement it before you. History is full of examples where brilliant ideas were copied and used by others. Protecting your plans allows you to work on them in peace and reveal them only when they are ready to be executed. Another danger of revealing plans too soon is the possibility of distractions. When too many people know about your goals, you might receive a flood of opinions and advice. While some advice can be helpful, too many opinions can confuse you. Everyone has different experiences and viewpoints, and not all suggestions will be right for you. Some people might unintentionally misguide you, making you second-guess your decisions. Keeping your plans private helps you stay focused and follow your own vision without unnecessary interference. Silence also builds power. When you work quietly, you build momentum without interruptions. People notice results, not words. Instead of talking about what you are going to do, let your actions speak for you. When you finally achieve your goal, people will be surprised and inspired by your success. This not only keeps you safe from negativity, but also makes your achievements more impactful. In conclusion, keeping your future plans private is a wise decision. It protects you from negativity, unnecessary pressure, idea theft, distractions, and unwanted opinions. Success requires focus, patience, and determination. By working silently and revealing your plans only when the time is right, you increase your chances of achieving your dreams. Let your results speak louder than your words, and you will find yourself progressing without unnecessary obstacles. Every individual has strengths and weaknesses. While strengths should be embraced and developed further, weaknesses should be carefully managed. One of the most important life lessons is to never reveal your weaknesses to others. In a world where people have different intentions, exposing your vulnerabilities can lead to serious consequences. While it may seem harmless to share personal struggles, it is often a risky decision. Keeping your weaknesses private helps maintain your confidence, prevents others from using them against you, and allows you to work on self-improvement without external interference. One of the biggest dangers of revealing weaknesses is that people can take advantage of them. Not everyone has good intentions, and some may use your weaknesses to manipulate or harm you. In competitive environments like school, work, or social settings, certain individuals may exploit your vulnerabilities for their own benefit. For example, if someone knows you struggle with public speaking, they might intentionally put you in situations where you feel uncomfortable. If they are competing with you, they might highlight your weaknesses to make themselves look better. Keeping your weaknesses to yourself ensures that no one can use them as a tool against you. Another reason to keep your weaknesses private is to maintain self-confidence. When you openly talk about what you are not good at, you reinforce those negative thoughts in your own mind. Constantly reminding yourself and others about your shortcomings can damage your self-esteem. Instead of focusing on what you cannot do, it is better to silently work on improving yourself. Confidence plays a huge role in success, and people respect those who appear strong and capable. If you present yourself as someone who is always struggling, others may start doubting your abilities. Even when you have weaknesses, projecting confidence can help you navigate challenges more effectively. Moreover, revealing weaknesses can make it difficult to gain respect from others. In any group, organization, people look up to those who seem capable and resilient. If you frequently talk about your difficulties, people may start seeing you as unreliable or weak. This can impact opportunities in both personal and professional life. For instance, if an employer knows you struggle with decision-making, they might hesitate to give you important responsibilities. Similarly, if friends or family constantly hear about your weaknesses, they may not trust you to handle difficult situations. Keeping your challenges private allows you to work on them without damaging your reputation. Another issue with exposing weaknesses is that it invites unnecessary advice and judgment. When people know about your struggles, they often give unsolicited opinions. While some advice may be helpful, too many suggestions can become confusing and discouraging. Others may also judge you based on your weaknesses, making assumptions about your overall abilities. This can create self-doubt and make you feel incapable of improving. Instead of sharing weaknesses, it is better to quietly seek guidance from trusted mentors or work on self-improvement independently. It is also important to remember that everyone has weaknesses, but successful people know how to manage them wisely. They do not let their struggles define them or become a topic of discussion. Instead of talking about what they cannot do, they focus on finding solutions and making progress. The key to overcoming weaknesses is self-discipline and determination. Whether it is a lack of confidence, a fear of failure, or difficulty in a certain skill, the best approach is to recognize it, work on it, and only discuss it with those who can genuinely help. In conclusion, not revealing weaknesses is a smart and strategic approach to personal growth. It prevents others from taking advantage, helps maintain confidence, protects one's reputation, and reduces unnecessary judgment. Instead of exposing vulnerabilities, it is better to work on them in silence and let results speak for themselves. Everyone has challenges, but only those who handle them wisely can truly succeed. Keeping weaknesses private is not about pretending to be perfect. It is about protecting oneself while continuously striving for improvement. Personal secrets are an essential part of life, and protecting them is crucial for maintaining privacy, security, and emotional well-being. In a world where trust is fragile, revealing personal secrets can lead to unintended consequences. While it may feel natural to share private matters with others, not everyone has good intentions. Some may misuse the information, while others may fail to keep it confidential. Keeping personal secrets safe allows individuals to maintain control over their lives, avoid unnecessary problems, and protect their relationships from harm. One of the biggest reasons to protect personal secrets is to maintain control over one's own life. When private matters are shared with others, they are no longer personal. The more people who know a secret, the higher the risk that it will spread. Even if someone promises to keep it confidential, there is no guarantee that they will do so. Once a secret is exposed, it can be difficult to manage the consequences. People may form opinions, make judgments, or even use the information against you. By keeping secrets private, individuals retain the ability to control their own narrative without interference from others. Another important reason to protect personal secrets is to avoid betrayal. Trust is a rare and valuable quality, but not everyone is trustworthy. Even close friends or family members can sometimes let secrets slip, either accidentally or intentionally. If a personal matter is shared with the wrong person, it can lead to embarrassment, misunderstandings, or conflicts. In extreme cases, it can even cause relationships to break apart. Protecting personal secrets reduces the risk of betrayal and ensures that important aspects of one's life remain secure. Keeping secrets private also helps in maintaining personal dignity. Some matters are sensitive and should only be shared with those who truly need to know. Sharing too much about personal struggles, past mistakes, or private decisions can lead to unnecessary gossip and judgment. Society tends to remember and highlight negative aspects more than positive ones. If someone's secrets become public knowledge, they may be treated differently or unfairly judged. Protecting personal secrets allows individuals to maintain their dignity and prevent others from forming negative impressions based on incomplete or misunderstood information. In addition to social consequences, revealing personal secrets can also have emotional effects. When someone shares a deep or personal matter with another person, they may feel vulnerable. If that trust is broken, it can lead to feelings of betrayal, regret, or stress. People who have experienced such situations often struggle to trust others again. They may become overly cautious, fearful, or even isolated. By being selective about what they share and with whom, individuals can protect their emotional well-being and avoid unnecessary heartbreak. Another key reason to protect personal secrets is to maintain professional and social reputation. In workplaces, schools, or community settings, personal information can affect the way others perceive an individual. If someone shares too much about their weaknesses, struggles, or past mistakes, it may impact their professional growth or social standing. People respect those who maintain a sense of mystery and control over their personal lives. By keeping secrets private, individuals can ensure that they are judged based on their actions and achievements rather than their personal history. Protecting secrets also helps in preventing future problems. Some situations may not seem significant in the present, but they could become issues later in life. A private conversation, a past mistake, or a personal decision might not matter today, but if it becomes public knowledge in the future, it could create complications. Being mindful about what is shared ensures that past actions do not negatively affect future opportunities or relationships. In conclusion, keeping personal secrets private is a smart and necessary approach to life. It helps individuals maintain control, avoid betrayal, protect their dignity, safeguard emotions, preserve their reputation, and prevent future problems. While it is natural to seek comfort in sharing personal matters with others, it is always wise to think carefully before revealing anything private. Not everyone needs to know everything, and true strength lies in maintaining privacy while focusing on personal growth and success. Trust is one of the most valuable aspects of human relationships. It takes years to build, but only moments to break. In life, not everyone is trustworthy, and placing trust in the wrong people can lead to disappointment, betrayal, and emotional pain. That is why it is essential to trust only reliable people, those who have proven their loyalty, honesty, and sincerity over time. Being cautious about whom to trust helps in maintaining strong relationships, protecting personal secrets, and avoiding unnecessary problems. One of the main reasons to trust only reliable people is to avoid betrayal. Not everyone has good intentions, and some people may pretend to be supportive while secretly working against you. They may listen to your problems, gain your trust, and later use that information against you. Betrayal often comes from those we least expect, making it even more painful. To prevent such situations, it is important to observe people's actions over time before trusting them with personal matters. A reliable person will never misuse your trust or reveal your secrets to others. Reliable people also provide emotional support without judgment. A true friend or trustworthy person will listen with empathy, offer sincere advice, and stand by your side during difficult times. On the other hand, an unreliable person may pretend to care, but later spread rumors or mock your struggles. By being careful about whom to trust, You ensure that your problems are discussed only with those who genuinely care about your well-being. Trusting the wrong people can also impact professional and social life. In workplaces, schools, or social circles, sharing too much information with the wrong individuals can lead to gossip, conflicts, and lost opportunities. Some people might act friendly, but secretly look for ways to take advantage of your weaknesses. They may spread false rumors, manipulate situations, or damage your reputation. Trusting only reliable people helps maintain a good image and prevents unnecessary complications in personal and professional life. Another important reason to trust wisely is that not everyone values confidentiality. Some people love to share information, even if it is meant to be private. They may not have bad intentions, but their carelessness can still cause harm. For example, if you share a personal struggle with someone who lacks discretion, they might unintentionally tell others. This can lead to unwanted attention, unnecessary advice, or even public embarrassment. Trusting only those who have proven their ability to keep secrets helps prevent such situations. Being selective with trust also strengthens relationships. When trust is placed in the right people, it leads to deeper and more meaningful connections. True friendships and strong bonds are built on mutual respect, honesty, and reliability. When both people know they can depend on each other, the relationship grows stronger and more fulfilling. However, trusting the wrong individuals can lead to disappointment and loss of faith in others. In conclusion, trust is a precious gift that should be given only to those who have earned it. Trusting only reliable people helps avoid betrayal, protects personal secrets, ensures emotional support, and prevents damage to reputation. It also strengthens relationships and provides peace of mind. Instead of trusting blindly, it is important to observe, evaluate, and choose wisely. True reliability is shown through actions, not just words. By being cautious about whom to trust, you create a safer and more secure life, surrounded by people who genuinely care for you. Silence is often underestimated in a world that celebrates loud voices, constant communication, and outward expressions. However, silence can be a powerful tool that provides clarity, control, and strength. In many situations, the ability to remain silent rather than react impulsively or speak unnecessarily can make a significant difference. Silence is not a sign of weakness, as some may believe, but rather a profound source of strength. It allows individuals to think clearly, process emotions, avoid conflict, and maintain dignity. One of the main reasons why silence is a strength is that it provides time for reflection. When faced with challenging situations, speaking impulsively may lead to regret. However, remaining silent allows you to step back and think carefully about your words and actions. This moment of pause gives you the space to reflect on the situation, understand your emotions, and decide on the best course of action. Rather than reacting immediately, silence offers the opportunity to make informed, thoughtful decisions that can lead to better outcomes. Silence also helps in controlling emotions, especially during stressful or emotional situations. When someone insults you or pushes your buttons, the natural reaction may be to retaliate or defend yourself. However, reacting in anger or frustration can escalate conflicts and damage relationships. In these moments, silence serves as a shield. It gives you the time to calm down and process your feelings before responding. Instead of saying things you might later regret, silence allows you to maintain your composure, protecting your dignity and reputation. Furthermore, silence enables individuals to listen more effectively. In conversations, it is often easy to focus on what we want to say next, rather than truly listening to the other person. By choosing silence, we become better listeners. This not only improves communication, but also strengthens relationships. When people feel heard and understood, it fosters trust and mutual respect. Silence is an essential part of active listening, as it gives the speaker the space to express themselves fully without interruption. Through silence, we can learn more about others, their thoughts, and their needs. Silence also creates an aura of mystery and power. People who speak less often are sometimes perceived as more thoughtful and deliberate. By choosing silence in certain situations, individuals can command attention when they do choose to speak. Silence allows them to carefully consider their words and make them more impactful when they are finally spoken. This can be particularly useful in professional settings or leadership roles. A person who speaks only when necessary often holds more influence, as their words are seen as more valuable and thoughtful. In addition to emotional control and improving relationships, silence is a powerful tool for personal growth. When we are silent, we can connect with ourselves on a deeper level. It gives us the space to reflect on our goals, values, and desires. In silence, we can hear our inner voice and gain clarity on important decisions. The constant noise of the outside world can cloud our judgment, making it difficult to hear our own thoughts. By embracing silence, we create an environment that allows for self-discovery and personal development. Silence can also protect us from unnecessary conflict and drama. In situations where arguments or misunderstandings are brewing, speaking too much can escalate tensions. By choosing to remain silent, we avoid adding fuel to the fire. Silence can be a form of self-protection, preventing us from getting caught up in disputes or negative situations. Sometimes, the best way to handle a conflict is not by speaking at all, but by choosing silence to maintain peace and avoid further escalation. Finally, silence is a powerful form of self-discipline. In a world that constantly encourages us to share our thoughts, opinions, and emotions, it takes great strength to hold back. By practicing silence, we exercise control over our impulses and demonstrate emotional maturity. It is easy to speak without thinking, but it requires strength to remain silent when necessary. This discipline allows us to stay focused on our goals, avoid distractions, and manage our energy wisely. In conclusion, silence is not just the absence of sound. It is a form of strength. It allows for reflection, emotional control, better listening, and the ability to protect oneself from unnecessary conflict. Silence helps us think more clearly, make thoughtful decisions, and maintain relationships. It creates an aura of power and authority, as well as providing the space for personal growth and self-discipline. By embracing silence as a strength, individuals can navigate the complexities of life with greater wisdom, clarity, and composure. The words we speak have the power to shape relationships, influence outcomes, and even change the course of events. Whether in personal conversations, professional settings, or public spaces, our words can either build bridges or create rifts. That's why it's crucial to think before we speak. Pausing to reflect on what we are about to say can prevent misunderstandings, protect relationships, and ensure that our words have a positive impact. Taking a moment to think before speaking is not just a form of politeness, but a powerful practice that leads to better communication and greater emotional intelligence. One of the main reasons to think before speaking is to avoid saying something that could be hurtful. In moments of frustration, anger, or excitement, we might say things impulsively that we later regret. These words, once spoken, cannot be erased. Whether it's an unkind comment, an insensitive joke, or a rash judgment, hasty words can cause lasting damage to relationships. By pausing and reflecting on our thoughts, we give ourselves the opportunity to choose words that are kind, thoughtful, and respectful. Thinking before speaking helps ensure that our words contribute to healing, understanding, or constructive dialogue, rather than causing unnecessary harm. Another reason to think before speaking is to prevent misunderstandings. Communication is not just about speaking, but also about being understood. If we speak too quickly or without considering the context, we risk being misinterpreted. A thoughtless comment may be taken out of context, or our tone may convey something entirely different from our intent. When we take the time to think before speaking, we can ensure that our message is clear and that it aligns with what we truly mean to express. This leads to more effective communication, and fewer misunderstandings in both personal and professional relationships. Thinking before we speak also allows us to be more mindful of the emotions of others. We all have different experiences, sensitivities, and triggers, and something that may seem like a harmless comment to one person could be deeply hurtful to another. By taking a moment to consider how our words might affect others, we demonstrate empathy and emotional intelligence. It's important to remember that communication is not just about expressing our own thoughts, but also about respecting the feelings and perspectives of those we are engaging with. By being mindful of others' emotions, we can create a safer and more supportive environment for open conversation. Moreover, thinking before speaking can help us avoid conflicts. In many situations, disagreements arise from impulsive reactions or unfiltered thoughts. People often say things in the heat of the moment that they don't really mean, which only fuels the conflict further. Taking a moment to pause and reflect gives us the chance to calm down and approach the situation with a clearer mind. It allows us to respond rather than react, and to consider whether our words are helping or escalating the issue. When we think before we speak, we are more likely to find solutions and foster peaceful resolutions rather than adding fuel to the fire. Thinking before speaking also enhances our credibility and authority. People tend to respect those who speak with purpose and thoughtfulness. When we carefully consider our words, we demonstrate that we are knowledgeable, composed, and capable of making thoughtful decisions. This is especially important in professional settings, where how we communicate can have a direct impact on our reputation and success. When we take the time to think before speaking, we come across as more confident and trustworthy, as our words carry weight and reflect our intelligence and professionalism. Additionally, by thinking before speaking, we are better equipped to contribute meaningfully to conversations. Instead of jumping in with the first thing that comes to mind, we can take the time to form a more thoughtful response. This allows us to offer more insightful, relevant, and valuable contributions to discussions. By carefully considering our words, we can ensure that what we say adds value to the conversation, fosters understanding, and encourages further dialogue. In conclusion, thinking before speaking is an essential practice for effective communication and building strong relationships. It helps us avoid saying things we might regret, prevents misunderstandings, shows empathy, avoids conflicts, enhances our credibility, and ensures that our words add value to conversations. Taking a moment to reflect on our words before speaking may seem like a small action, but it can have a significant impact on the quality of our interactions and the strength of our relationships. By cultivating the habit of thinking before speaking, we become more mindful communicators, capable of creating positive, meaningful connections with others.